the cruiser world thought it had moved on. Bigger engines, louder pipes, more screens, more tech. But then the 2026 Yamaha V-Star 1300 Tourer storms back into the conversation, and suddenly, riders are asking a dangerous question. Did we ever really need all that extra stuff? Because Yamaha just reminded everyone what a real-world touring cruiser is supposed to feel like. And it's not overloaded, it's not overpriced, it's not pretending to be something it isn't. It's pure V-twin muscle wrapped in practical, long-distance comfort. And in 2026, that feels rebellious. At first glance, the V-Star 1300 Tourer looks unapologetically classic. Big swept fenders, deep chrome accents, a wide, commanding tank, studded touring seat, windshield, hard saddlebags. It doesn't chase futuristic design trends or aggressive sport styling. It leans into traditional American cruiser proportions, but with Yamaha precision hiding beneath the chrome. Park it next to modern minimalist cruisers, and it feels bold, solid, intentional. It doesn't whisper nostalgia, it owns it. Under that sculpted tank lives a 1,304cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine that delivers exactly what cruiser riders crave: thick, usable torque. Twist the throttle, and you don't get frantic high-rev drama. You get a deep, rolling surge that builds smoothly and confidently. It's the kind of acceleration that feels strong without being intimidating. In city traffic, it glides between lights with relaxed authority. On open highways, it settles into a muscular rhythm that feels made for endless miles. Yamaha hasn't turned it into a horsepower war machine, they've refined it into a torque machine. For 2026, throttle response feels sharper and more refined. Yamaha has subtly tuned fueling and response to make low-speed control smoother, while maintaining punch when you need it. There's less vibration creeping into the bars at cruising speeds, and power delivery feels linear rather than abrupt. It's the kind of update that doesn't scream for attention, but you feel it every time you roll on the throttle. It's polished muscle. Touring comfort is where the V-Star 1300 Tourer starts to quietly embarrass heavier competitors. The factory windshield isn't just cosmetic, it genuinely reduces fatigue at highway speeds. The wide, cushioned seat supports long rides without punishing your lower back. Floorboards allow relaxed leg positioning. Passenger accommodations feel generous rather than cramped. This isn't a stripped-down cruiser with optional touring parts. It's built to tour right out of the gate. The saddlebags deserve attention too. They're substantial, without overwhelming the bike's lines. You can pack for a weekend escape without feeling like you're riding a rolling suitcase. Rain gear, tools, extra layers, they all fit comfortably. Yamaha understands that most riders don't need 200 liters of storage. They need smart, usable capacity, and that's exactly what this bike delivers. Handling is another pleasant surprise. Despite its classic silhouette, the V-Star 1300 Tourer feels balanced and predictable. Low-speed maneuvers don't feel intimidating. The chassis geometry keeps the bike stable on highways while remaining manageable in town. It's not a canyon carver, but it holds its line confidently in sweeping curves. Suspension tuning absorbs road imperfections without feeling wallowy. You're not fighting the bike, you're flowing with it. Braking performance complements its character. Strong, progressive braking gives confidence without drama. The system feels natural at the lever, offering predictable stopping power, whether you're navigating city traffic or slowing from highway speeds. It's not flashy, but it works. And in touring, consistency matters more than spectacle. Visually, the 2026 V-Star 1300 Tourer carries subtle refinements in paint quality and chrome finish. The tank badges feel premium. The exhaust lines are smooth and purposeful. The overall build quality reflects Yamaha's long-standing reputation for durability. It looks expensive without trying too hard. It looks like a motorcycle built to last, not just to trend. The sound? Classic V-twin rumble. Deep. Smooth. Controlled. It's not obnoxious from the factory, but it carries a satisfying growl when you twist the throttle. It matches the bike's personality, strong without shouting. For riders who want presence without excessive noise, it hits a sweet spot. What truly sets the 2026 Yamaha V-Star 1300 Tourer apart is balance. It doesn't chase extremes, it doesn't overwhelm with electronics, it doesn't demand that you adapt to it. Instead, it adapts to real-world riding. Daily commuting, weekend highway runs, two-up touring, scenic backroads. It handles all of it, without pretending to be something radical. In a market where prices continue climbing and motorcycles are becoming increasingly complex, this V-Star feels refreshingly honest. It delivers torque, comfort, style, and practicality in a package that feels grounded. It's approachable for newer riders stepping into big displacement cruisers, yet satisfying for experienced riders who want dependable muscle without unnecessary weight. For American and Canadian riders especially, this bike makes sense. Long highways, changing weather, weekend road trips. The V-Star 1300 Tourer feels built for that environment. It's comfortable enough for distance, strong enough for passing power, and simple enough to maintain long-term. And here's the twist no one expected in 2026. The Yamaha V-Star 1300 Tourer isn't trying to dominate headlines, it's aiming to dominate miles. It doesn't need massive displacement numbers or overloaded tech to prove its worth. It proves it every time you ride. Because once you settle into that seat, feel that torque roll in, and watch the road stretch endlessly ahead, you realize something powerful. Sometimes the smartest cruiser choice isn't the flashiest one.